Let's begin with an ah breath, my famous ah breath. Breathe in through the nose and release with the sound of ah. So here we go. Breathe in, release. So I want to share something that is really, really deep. Because you've heard about understanding. We've heard the word understanding, understanding, understanding. But have you ever tapped into the meaning of overstanding? Because one keeps you semi-grounded, but the other, it lifts you into an alignment with your higher self to get to the divine truth of what God wants you to know. I'm going to pause for a moment and think about understanding versus overstanding. Let's do another ah breath. As I break this down to lift you up, I want you to put on your spiritual ears, because understanding is expected of us. It's mental. You read it in books all the time. You hear it. You think about it. And you want to have it. And you say a lot of times, I get it. I got understanding. But listen, that's not enough. Not if you want to live in your spiritual authority. Because overstanding is something totally different. It's when you see beyond what's happening in the moment. It's like when this calmness shows up within you, because you have trained yourself to hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying to you. And so this roots you in truth and shifts you from the chaoticness that's happening. Because you're not just reacting, you're reading the spiritual energy of that moment. I want you to take that in for just a moment. Yeah. Because you're being guided in your inner knowing, not just your intellect. Overstanding is an elevation. So, as you're listening, I want to create an example for you. Okay? It's like somebody's handling some stress, and you say, in this situation coming up, there's something chaotic, unfair, and triggering me right now. And you say, I understand it. I know this is happening. I get why it's happening. But you don't know how to really respond. But in overstanding, you say, I see what's moving spiritually. And I know whose and who I am. And I am not here to be shaken in this moment. It's happened to me too many times. But I'm here to respond with a new authority and a grounded wisdom. That kind of spiritual power that only comes from daily practice of being disciplined and breathwork, meditation, prayer, and quietness, and a few other things. But from aligning your intuition with your divine intelligence, my dear, takes practice. So we're going to pause for another moment. Understanding versus overstanding. Do you get it now? Why it's so vital for you to understand what your overstanding position needs to be from this video on? So here's your challenge. I want you to begin cultivating the understanding of overstanding, not just understanding. I want you to meditate on the word. What does overstanding mean? Reflect upon it and ask your spirit what it sees. Not just what your outer eyes see, but what your inner spirit sees. Ask the magnificent God before you go to sleep. Because you were made to walk in supernatural vision and to start liking it and living in it. Because in this time we need it more than ever. So if you like or you agree with what I've just spoken to you, play this video again. Share it with somebody you know is ready to level up spiritually. Because it's time to get deeply grounded so that the ego and the emotional chaos is not ruling how we respond in life. And we operate in our authority because we are in alignment, and that we're keeping our spiritual lenses sharp. Peace and harmony to you. I'm Dr. Eliza Carter, and I provide self-therapeutic tools. I get to the end of the video and say this: self-therapeutic tools. And I'm not going to block this out because I'm not trying to operate in perfection. I know what understanding means. I know what overstanding means. And I provide self-therapeutic tools. I'm a master breathologist of sound breath therapy. And I do give spiritual advisement to women. It's time to sharpen our lens because we have our rightful place to take. And when a shift is made, you've got to be prepared and ready. Do the work now. I have a class coming up. The link is in the bio. Thank you for being here once again, and I'll see you soon. Take good care.